Welcome to Crown of Light 10.0. This video and the purpose behind it is to give you a deeper look into the Crown of Light post-purchase experience. And we're very excited to give you an inside view of the proprietary and patented Crown of Light cut and its outreach to the gem and jewelry industry.
Proprietary means that if I invent or create a product, a service, that is mine exclusively.
I think it takes someone who's educated to buy a branded piece of jewelry or a proprietary gemstone or diamond. They want something unique, they want something different.
Every industry changes. Nothing stays the same. And that's where the people don't understand. If we in our industry has changed so radically since I started in 1953, when gold was only $35 an ounce.
Appraising is an art form. It's a science and an art. And there are few of us, very few of us, that actually do this. But if you find your independent appraiser, you will get the truth out of that person.
Usually, independent appraiser is an appraiser who does not buy or sell. They just appraise the jewelry.
Telling you value of it, and we're going to make a document so you can insure that properly.
If an appraiser doesn't understand what they're looking at with a Crown of Light diamond, they need to get away from it, and they need to refuse the work because they can make disparaging remarks which will cost them money in court.
And then they get off the ship and they go to that jeweler, that local jeweler who doesn't know anything about the Crown of Light. They don't have an education on it.
Why should a storekeeper who never sold a Crown of Light tell the consumer, you pay too much? That's crazy. How do they know it's too much? Is a Rolex too much money?
Because they don't know. They don't understand proprietary cuts. And what they do is that they compare the Crown of Light diamond with a round brilliant and then take a percentage off of it because it's not a round brilliant.
They want the client to return the item, and they say, come back and we'll make you a beautiful piece. And I've seen that happen. I've seen that happen, and the client is miserable. And they go back and say, where were you, Deborah? Where were you when I needed you?
So the customer should always go online to the different organizations, such as the NHAA, and look up their name just to make sure that they do have credentials behind them.
After we authenticate, we have to research. We have to describe and then come up with a value based on the information that is before us, so the consumer is protected.
Well, the only way that you can appraise a proprietary or branded item is to go back to the patent holder or the originator of the piece itself.
If they don't know what's going on in the industry, how can they become an appraiser? And when you go to school, as a doctor, you don't become a doctor. You've taken the classes and you graduate from a school, and then you have to become an intern. And the same thing as an appraiser. You graduate from the Gemological Institute of America and you think you're an appraiser? No, you're just someone that's taken classes and able to identify and hopefully identify gems and diamonds.
Years of work, years of taking different types of tests, continued education, and constantly going for conferences.
You really need to research who you're working with at all times, okay? And you have to get on that computer and research an independent certified gemologist appraiser, ICGA. You need a qualified person to appraise that jewelry, any jewelry, especially the Crown of Light, because of how much goes into that particular piece.
You just don't walk in willy-nilly to a dentist's office and telling them that my chest hurts. First of all, you've walked into the wrong office and you're complaining about the wrong thing.
Crown of Light diamond, it's more precise, and to prove their quality, they have every diamond that I know certified or graded by the American Gem Society Laboratory.
The American Gem Society is a non-profit trade association started in 1934. Our primary mission is consumer protection. Every Crown of Light diamond that is submitted to AGS Laboratories is inscribed The inscription includes the AGS report number as well as the Crown of Light logo. You'll find this on the report, as well as the report is uploaded to the AGS Laboratories report verification site. This enables the consumer not only to verify their purchase based off of the physical report, but also online on our report verification site. AGS Laboratories was very surprised when Crown of Light came to us and asked us to start inscribing diamonds that are 12 points and above. It's very unusual for a brand or for a company to want to go to that degree of authenticity. We provide this service not only for Crown of Light white diamonds, but also for their fancy color brown diamonds as well.
Well, it is important to provide the documentations or these reports to the appraiser. As a credentialed appraiser, we have certain ethics. We have to understand the different marketplaces where it's coming from, the different proprietary goods. What is it coming from? Who the report was from. So all this will get put into an actual credentialed appraiser's report.
When buying a diamond, it's very important that the diamond is graded by a third-party impartial lab.
The most important part is when you get off that ship and you have that beautiful piece of jewelry that caught your eye in the first place, please go to an educated appraiser. An educated appraiser, they're not going to want to buy from you, they're not going to want to sell to you, and that's the beauty.
You found the right diamond. Now find the right expert. And I'm sure the company will help you.
Thank you so much for taking the time to view this video and to learn more about the Crown of Light post-purchase experience. When going to have your Crown of Light diamond appraised, first of all, it's very important that you visit an independent appraiser. You visit a credentialed appraiser. This is something that's very important and has been brought out in the video. You want to see an appraiser that has a methodology to correctly value proprietary cuts. And you want to make sure that you're visiting an appraiser that's up to date in his education. Thank you once again for your purchase of Crown of Light, and we hope you have many, many years of enjoyment with the Crown of Light.